Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Weir, Hart, Bill Kreutzmann.
Julie's wearing a CU shirt.
Hey, you don't have to quiet down yet, you know. This is a big deal. Boys. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us and revisiting real briefly your history in Colorado over the decades.
You bet.
Did we ever go to jail here?
Didn't you have your own
another city?
You didn't have your own holding cell at one point?
No, we don't want to hear their history.
Someone tells you.
We will start, gentlemen. 50 years ago, in 1967, you did two shows within 2 days of each other that September, the Summer of Love. You played the Family Dog, the first real rock club here in Boulder, and then you did a Human Being, a free concert in City Park the next day. We've got visual aids to your right, if you care to look on the screen. You sitting out there in the middle of the lawn there. What I am so curious about,
Perfectly.
What did you find when you came to Colorado? This was coming from Haight-Ashbury, the whole countercultural scene. Had the seeds been planted here, to your recollection, or did you come in and play Johnny Appleseed?
No, you know, there was a mini Haight-Ashbury in most every place we went, but Colorado had a pretty thriving one.
How so?
You know, a lot of crazies.
We're all here.
Still here, eh?
A lot of art. It wasn't a music hub, but they had bands and stuff like that.
We're gonna fix that. We love playing Red Rocks. That was my favorite thing. We couldn't play Red Rocks too more. We got too big or something. But
Red Rocks was cool because the drum sounded great there. That's why we liked it so much. It was a granite stage, right? I mean, the rocks.
wasn't it a TVA project or something?
Yes, well, the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. We're going to get to Red Rocks, but we're still in '67. Okay. There's one more shot of you guys there. And also, you played the Family Dog. This is the poster from that event. Do you remember anything about that club at all? I mean, Chet Helms. Our joke has been that I don't remember is a mark of authenticity. I mean, that's a fine answer. I just hope we can get bored here. But Chet Helms had the Family Dog in San Francisco. I read in a recent biography that Stanley had moved his manufacturing to Denver around that time frame, so I didn't know if any seeds had been sown that way.
We weren't real privy to Owsley's, the mechanics of Owsley's operation. That wasn't our gig.
I never knew he had one in Denver. We were with him in Los Angeles. That's the one we're most familiar with.
The one in Los Angeles was elsewhere from where we were.
I think it was in the attic, Bob, of our house.
I don't know up there.
You guys played the UMC right here in Boulder on this campus back in 1969. The rarest artifact that we could dig up was the poster that you see from that event. It got autographed a few years ago by all you principals. But the one thing that has gone down historically about that particular show was that Jerry went out and bought a pedal steel guitar at the music store and then started playing it in public shortly thereafter. Any recollections of how he integrated that into the band's music when he first started playing with pedal steel that he procured here?
He sort of tiptoed in with that. He didn't want to. It was a very complicated instrument. It is a complicated instrument to play. He didn't want to just come crashing in and play a bunch of horrendous wrong notes and stuff like that, which is real easy to do on that instrument. So he sort of tiptoed in. He'd play, he'd have it set up on the side of the stage, and sometimes he'd play it, and sometimes he wouldn't on our gigs. And then when we started playing with the New Riders of Purple Sage, he was. For a while, he was the pedal steel player there until they got a real one.
Jumping ahead, 1970, the Grateful Dead played Mammoth Gardens, and those were the only acoustic sets that they ever played in Colorado, and that was around that full ferment, right, with new writers. Very good.
I remember that. Yeah, that was a fun place.
Yeah.
Now, recently,
guys, this one is the one that is kind of historical. This show was just a rumor for years, and then this poster surfaced, and then an actual tape down in Colorado Springs, a barn called Reed's Ranch. And this is,
we got there. I kind of remember it. I kind of remember the Holiday Inn that we stayed at.
Well, I don't want to put you on the spot, Bob, but was that any sort of homecoming for you? Because you had attended Fountain Valley.
I was expecting more of a homecoming than I got. I mean, we were in there and they were out of there. You know, we didn't get much. Actually, I think, come to think of it, we had like a couple hours off in the afternoon or something. I think I went to the Garden of the Gods just because I wanted to see that.
Very good. Now, at Fountain Valley, for your sophomore year, it has gone down. You played some football, right? Undefeated team.
Let's talk about that, Bobby. Did you play on?
No, we didn't play around. No.
Okay.
It is accurate that you knew you met John Barlow there,
Yeah,
correct?
He was the water boy.
The water boy. and future lyricist. And I wasn't wanting to embarrass you about it. From '61, I think that was the year before you were at Fountain Valley.
This is your life.
So in
The horror.
September 1972, 45 years ago, you guys did your first show right here at Folsom Field, and Boulder became a hotbed of Deadhead activity ever since. I'm not trying to bait you guys, I promise, but I was at that show, and my memory is that hundreds of bags of marijuana flew off the stage, and people were reaching for them. And
Some real generous and